Welcome viewers and subs, thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to be using a $16 Harbor Freight paint gun to lay down some metallic paint and clear. So you don't want to miss this, stay tuned. Here is our $16 Harbor Freight gun. It has the basic setup, everything a regular paint gun would have. Air intake, make sure that's always wide open, or else you won't be getting any air. You got your trigger, you got your cap. It's a 1.4 cap tip inside, S34 adapter for the PPS cups. That is your fluid control, that is your fan control. So we're not gonna waste too much time. Let's just get some paint in here, head into the booth and see what we're working with. We just want to see what the fan looks like. So full trigger, 6 inches away, and that's what we're getting. That's not a bad pattern at all. It looks like it's getting good enough fluid. The only thing I can do is maybe adjust the pressure a little higher to get the end of my droplets to be a little bit finer. So that's good enough. Now if you want to make this small, you just adjust your fan here, and that's how you get small, and that's how you get a wide fan. What I'm doing here is going to require a wider fan. I have a bumper here, got repaired and primed, and then over here I have 2 doors. And there goes our first coat of base, guys, in the wet bed of the blending additive, and it's not looking too bad at all. I actually like how this looks, so I give it about 1.5 more coats and I should be done. It have a nice wide fan pattern where I can see that I'm getting a very much even spray, so I'm not worried about it at all. Done here with laying down the base coat. You can see it's nice and smooth and it looks really good. guys, my first impression of this gun was, okay, here we go. This job's gonna take forever. But as soon as I laid out the spray patterns on this piece of paper, I could already tell that I'm in for a treat, and the gun delivered. And finally, it is time to see how this gun is going to do with the clear coat. Now, I have the pressure set to 27 psi, nice wide open fan. As you can see, it looks good. Now, what I'm going to do is walk the panel at full trigger just to see how it's flowing out. Okay, as you can see here, it's not flowing out as good as an expensive gun would, such as the DV1 or the Tetna, but it can still get the job done. All I know is it's gonna give me a lot of work to cover this to get it completely glossed out, and without getting a whole bunch of dry spots where I'm gonna have to spend extra time buffing it. You can see here the flow pattern, it is not even. Now, I didn't notice this with the base coat, maybe because the base coat is a lot thinner and the clear coat is thicker, so it handles the base coat better. On the description, it actually tells you that this gun is ideal for base coat and primer. Nowhere on there it's mentioned anything about clear coat. But most people would be curious to find out, how would it do though? How would it lay down some clear coat? Well, here you have it. On bigger panel, it takes forever, and it's possible I may get a run on this. Now, one thing I can tell you is that it's gonna lay down the clear coat on the bumper very nice and easy because it's a smaller panel. The only real way to test the gun if it's good or not is on bigger panels or spraying an entire car.
What are you doing here?
And there you have it, guys. This is the end result using the $15 Harbor Freight paint gun for base and clear. Now overall the gun did an okay job getting the job done. The one thing I didn't like was the pattern. See, I have a very small run underneath the body line. It's super small, but that's because the gun wasn't giving me a good pattern and a good even flow on the clear coat. I didn't notice that on the base coat, but as soon as I started to hit it with the clear, I could very well see everything. So I was correct. So I would not use this gun as a daily gun. This is a hobby gun. You use it once or twice on some small jobs, non-metallic jobs. Metallic jobs if you want some small work. This gun cannot do all this production stuff that you would see in a body shop on a daily basis. So overall, I give the gun a 5. Out of 10, I give it a 5. And that's the end of it, guys. That's the result we were able to get with the cheap Harbor Freight gun. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for more great content, like, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one.